Hello everyone, I'm playing Cupid Paradise. Paradise? Oh my gosh, it's Parasite? I thought it was Paradise. Anyways, I know this is not a game that normally would go on my channel, but I am actually really into like otome romance games. So, we're gonna get started. How very cute. Cupid Parasite. Oh, so start a new game? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to pick a guy, or are these all the guys we have? Okay, start a new game, I suppose. Cute name. So apparently, didn't mean to do that. Apparently, for otome games, if you don't change the name, they'll say the girl's name. So we're gonna do the default name, which is Lynette Mirror, which is kind of ugly, but confirming name. Is this okay? You can't even see the name. This is a very busy looking game. I don't even know what the game is about, but I've been interested in it for a while. Most people are familiar with the idea of Cupid. Cupid is the god in charge of helping people fall in love, taking a golden bow and arrow, aiming down from the land of the gods to connect people together. But why has Cupid come down to join the world of humankind? Otome presents. In cooperation with the Cupid Corporation. Cupid Parasite. Let's get started. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So this game is originally normally like, I think $59.99. When it goes on sale, I think it's like either $15.99 or $20.99. I get it. I get the $60 price tag. This is beautiful. October 1st, 11 a.m. Worksite Suite, Cupid Corporation. I settled my nerves and opened up the door when I was immediately greeted with a blast of mist. Oh. What the heck was that? I thought you could use a little moisturizing. I don't know if I want to say the man's lines. Maybe I will. Everyone should keep a bottle of hydrating mist on them at all times. Hydrating mist? What on earth are you talking about? This is our first lover boy. Case number 1. Is this a murder game? Or like a mystery game? What are you doing here? Hey, you're Alan Melville, right? You stole my girlfriend. Oh. I hate that word stole. It was more like sharing. And it was completely consensual. Trust me. Stealing, borrowing. So he's the obsessed parasite? Hold on. He's glamour parasite. What are parasites? Prestige. I like the look of the prestige. I like the obsessed ones, but I like the the prestige. The one in the middle looks good. Lynette, you may begin whenever you're ready. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Of course. So everyone, thank you all for fitting us into your busy schedules to meet with us today. Oh, I'm Miss Mirror, and as of today, I'm your personal bridal advisor. His name is Owen? It's always funny when they like localize a name because it's like Owen. Strange. A representative? But you're already Mr. Snail's secretary, aren't you? I am indeed, but today I'll also be fulfilling the role of representative. A representative for dating? Let's move on, shall we? Right. Well, I'm so glad we got such a beautiful day to start everyone off on this new path. And whenever it buzzes or this mist sprays, my controllers buzz. I love that. That's really cute. You're doing great, sweetie. Just keep going. So, prior to officially entering you into a referral system, we'd like to create, or we need to get you a sort of nickname. That's right. Who's talking? That's right. It really doesn't matter what it is. We just need to have one. Well, Clarice, it does matter a little bit. We want to get them off to a good start so we don't hurt their chances of success. I guess purple hair girl's talking? If you keep stuttering and stalling, it'll be dark before we finish. If you're not willing to say it, I will. Internally, we've been referring to you as a Parasite 5. The fact is, if you all don't fix your distorted views on love, then you're all hopeless. Clarice, shh, that's way too direct. Everyone knows about Cupid, the goddess of love. How cute! I love the art and I love the colors. Like it's so weird how bright it is, but I'm almost like I love it. What's this playing? Yeah, let me look more about Cupid Parasite. Yeah, it's a $60 game. I'm excited. I'm interested how this is gonna work. Love is how cute. How cute. Fate's call, a promotion? Most people are familiar with the idea of Cupid. Cupid is the god in charge of helping people fall in love. And in Lost York, one company has taken up the mantle of that namesake. How beautiful. The Cupid Corporation. It's a marriage consultant company at the forefront of Lost York's hottest trends. And that's where I work. I guess you might call me a modern-day Cupid. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with all the colors. September 25th, 4 p.m., my desk. You and I be typing? Alright, that's a third successful marriage I put together this month. Whenever I get an email telling me about another marital success, I always strike a little mental victory pose. My work involves bringing people together to help them fall in love. Well, more specifically, to help them get married. My biggest job duty is as a bridal advisor. Normally, people think of bridal advisors as people who help a wedding go smoothly, but at Cupid Corp, we act as a marriage matchmaker. The Cupid Corporation, or Cupid Corp for short, both are really hard for me to say, has a company slogan, from your first encounter to your final vows. The company handles the matchmaking process as well as the wedding ceremony itself. Everyone here who deals with the marriage has my title, bridal advisor. In the end, the choice is to tie the knot is in the hands of humans themselves. I won't let Dad tell me what to do. I joined Cupid Corps a little over a year ago, and I've been working hard at my job every single day since. And because of that, my results last year were at the very top of all the matchmaking charts. I ranked first among all advisors this whole year. Which means now all of my business cards say top bridal advisor. But I'm not done yet. That won't be enough to convince Dad, so I need to get promoted even higher. Huh? An email. I wonder who it's from. From President Snail. Be in my office tomorrow at 5 a.m. We need to talk. What? The president? Is everything all right? I said that out loud without even realizing it. Clarice, my roommate, best friend, and closest colleague spoke up. You look like you've seen a ghost. What happened? Nothing. It's nothing. I waved my hand as if I could brush away the concern, but Mr. Snail has never asked to see me like this before, and at 5 a.m.? Does that mean he doesn't want anyone else to know about this? What on earth could this be about? I tried to think of anything that might have happened recently to put me on his radar, but nothing came to mind. Well, except for I do have one pretty massive secret that I can never share with anyone. Not that they'd ever believe me if I did. But how can anyone possibly find out about that? This is so confusing. I've only spoken to the president twice. Once during my entrance ceremony, once during last year's award ceremony. Maybe he just wrote AM by mistake. If so, and he actually wants to see me during business hours, it's probably not about that. Maybe I should confirm the time, just to be safe. Understood. Regarding the meeting tomorrow, did you write 5 a.m. by mistake, or should I be here at 5 in the morning? I know how busy you must be, so I apologize, but if possible, could you please confirm the time? But maybe you really did mean 5 a.m. Writing an email to the president is so nerve-wracking. Oh well, send. I guess I'll touch up some of these profiles while I'm waiting for a response. It was not a mistake. I'll see you then. The response came immediately. It wasn't a mistake? Jeez, this is starting to sound really ominous. Huh? Lynette, you okay? At 5 in the morning, in his office, no less. I just really hope it's not about my secret. When do I get to date the dudes? I always hate like the common route. That's what you call before you date the dude, I'm pretty sure. I always hate long common routes. And not that I want to be thrown into a relationship, but it's like I almost very quickly just want to be like don't give me any backstory, just give me a little bit. Like now would have been great, and start working with a dude, and while being on his route giving me common information anyways. And so early the next morning, yawn. I'm actually tired. I got up and got ready for work, making sure not to wake Clarice up in the process. I spent all night thinking about what the meeting might be about. I hardly got any sleep. I woke up late, so I didn't have time to put on my makeup properly. I'll just have to touch it up before the office opens. I couldn't stop thinking about it all day yesterday, but I still have no idea what he might want to talk to me about. I hope he's not planning to fire me out of nowhere or something. I'm so nervous. I'm obsessed with the colors of this game. I moved through the still slumbering city and soon arrived at the building's main doors. I love that they just made this shot darker to show that, oh yes, it's nighttime. Of course, reception wasn't open yet, so I went around back to the employee entrance. It almost felt like I was sneaking in, and now I'm headed to the top floor to meet with Mr. Snail. Is he sexy? I like sexy men. Oh my gosh, it dinged right when I sniffed. Oh, there you are. When I enter the office, Shelby Snail, president of the Cupid Corporation, is waiting for me. Okay, is this Shelby Snail? Is this the sexy guy? Oh, gray hair boy? Oh my gosh, he's the boss. Can I woo him? Not only is he the president, he's also the company's young and charismatic founder. Oh. Why is his name Shelby, though? I apologize for asking you to meet Shelby Snail. I apologize for asking you to meet with me so early. No, it's no problem. What did you want to talk to me about? I just love hearing him talk. Yes, well, before that, there's something I'd like to ask you. My one complaint so far, some of this background music, especially the one that's happening right now, is so, like, jarring, and it's like I cannot focus. And my volume's turned down really low in my headphones. It's very hard to focus. Oh. I've heard through the grapevine that you're highly motivated in regards to earning a promotion. Uh-oh. I jumped a bit at the questioning tone of his voice. I'd mentioned my plans a few times, but I'd never imagined it reached the president. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing. It's always good to have the desire to improve. It just seems a bit odd for someone who's only been here a year to be voicing such desires. Any particular reason for this? Huh? Well, it's just because the last thing I want to tell him is the truth. There's no way he'd believe me anyways. After considering it for a moment, I decided to give a more generic answer. I just thought if I could get promoted, I'd be able to help even more people get married. That's the reason. To help people. That's right. The steady drop in marriage rates have bothered me for a long time now. I've just always been worried about how fewer and fewer people are getting married. That's my genuine feeling. When I first heard there was a company in Lost York trying to help people with that, I immediately wanted to become part of that. And after being here a year, the feeling hasn't changed. If getting promoted means I can help match even more people together, that's what I want to do. I see. It's quite an admirable motivation. Well, consider me convinced. You became our top bridal advisor just after your first year here, after all. So you're saddened by our declining marriage rates. You're like our own personal Cupid, so to speak. Gulp. What's with that smile? Did I say something strange? No, not at all. Anyways, was there anything else? Oh, apologies. That was just a minor discretion. Oh. Let's get down to business. Actually, I was thinking of giving you a promotion. Oh, really? Interesting. Wait, what? A promotion? That's right. But only on one condition. Here, take a look at these. President room. Mr. Snail handed me 5 pieces. I can't romance this guy. I can't romance Mr. Snail. I need to look this up. Can I romance Mr. Snail? Apparently you can romance him. There's guides. You can get good and bad endings. Oh my gosh. Mr. Snail handed me 5 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were company profile sheets. Our company uses for matchmaking. Get these 5 people married. Do that, and the promotion is yours. You're the Cupid of Cupid Core, are you not? Our top bridal advisor. I trust this is within your ability. Promotion. Cupid. Those words brought back a lot of strong memories. It's my secret for why I've been working as a so-called Cupid, bringing people together in marriage. Because I really, truly am Cupid. Oh, okay. But what's that got to do with the promotion? If that was the common route, that was very short. Hashtag Cupid happenstance. 8 years ago, before I assumed the name Lynette Muir and became a bridal advisor. Oh, is that what she looks like? What? Why the heck did you break up? I was gazing into the celestial spring, looking down into the world of man. A couple that I brought together just the day before had already broken up. But those two were completely compatible. I heaved a sigh and peered back into the spring. The spring allows me to observe the human realm. I take aim with my bow and arrow, which leads me to see how two people might fit together. When I describe myself as Cupid, it's not an alias. I truly am the goddess Cupid. My name appears again and again in stories and legends within the human realms as a god that presides over love, and yet, whenever I connect two people these days, it seems like they just break up right away. That's the third couple this month. I drew back my bow once more and aimed down into the human realm, where I could see a shining, shimmering rainbow of colors. Some people glowed light pink, others a vibrant orange. These colors were revealed to me when I aimed my Cupid's bow and told me the potential compatibility between people. Gazing at the colors, I would loose my arrows into two chosen targets. Yeah, loose. That's a weird word. Make them fall in love. That was my divine duty, and I did it for ages. Ugh, why is it gonna be so hard?
Cupid.
Oh, Cupid, why are you out here sighing to yourself? Huh? Oh my god. Lord Jupiter. Oh. No reason. Is that so? Bye, Daddy. Without another word, he just turned around and walked away. Jeez, that scared me. Lord Jupiter, the omnipotent god of all gods. He stands atop the 12 Olympian gods that preside all over the others. In other words, he's the most important god there is. The lower gods rarely ever get a chance to even speak to any of the blah 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 blah. I'm a lower god myself, but I'm lucky enough to have a connection with 3 of those 12 gods, but I still have never spoken with Jupiter. He's definitely intimidating, that's for sure. He never says much and rarely shows his emotions. He's just got a scary vibe. Like, he might hit you with the lightning bolt if you look at him funny. Anyway, I guess I should get back to work. Grabbed my bow and arrow and peeked into the spring one more time. I was hoping to find a couple that might last a little longer this time.
Cupid!
Oh, thank goodness I found you. Just as I was getting ready to drop back my bow, a divine soldier called out to me. What? Oh. Divine soldiers are the military personnel who protect Celestia. Dang it, I always do that. The D consonants love making totally unreasonable demands of them. Lord Mars is looking for you. My dad? You were supposed to meet with him, weren't you? He's furious that you've been keeping him waiting. Alright. What's her dad look like? He cute? I hurried off to find Dad, and when I did, he was just as angry as expected.
Cupid.
Seems you still do not understand your role as a god. Dad. He moved slowly across the room towards me, glaring at me all the way. Lord Mars, my father, is a god of war. Apparently he's also known to some as Ares. I only heard about that secondhand, though. I gotta say, I'm not a really big, what do you call this? Mythology? Greek mythology? Roman mythology? Not a big fan of it. So this portion's a little lame. Oh, I just hope there's not a lot of this in the game. That would stink. But overall, I mean, I'm still really enjoying the game. There are many stories about him that even I, his own daughter, cannot keep... Oh, you press B and it honks. There are so many stories about him that even I, his own daughter, can't keep track. Although, to be honest, I'm not actually his daughter. For as long as I can remember, Dad has looked after me. I guess you could think of him as my foster dad. Cupid, are you listening to me? Of course. You know I hear and remember every single word you say to me. Why must you always be so? This is why people aren't getting married as much. You need to take your job more seriously. Why am I the one getting yelled at? Lady Juno is a goddess in charge of marriage. My job is just to make people fall in love. It's not up to me whether they get married. I puffed out my cheeks in silent protest. But then I saw Dad narrow in his eyes. Uh-oh, that's not good. I know my dad well enough to recognize that look. He was getting ready to hit me with another punishing lecture. I knew I'd messed up, but it was already too late. His booming voice echoed out, shaking the very ground beneath my feet. You foolish child, how can anyone ever get married if you don't make them fall in love? Juno is one of the 12 Olympians. She has no time to deal with every last tiny detail. And yet, here you are, trying to blame others. You're Cupid. Can't you see what your duties entail? It's your job! It's your job! But you're slacking off has flung the world into chaos. Which means they're not getting married. Which means they're not having kids. That's a pretty big leap of logic. It's not Cupid's job to fix marriage rates, let alone get more people to have kids. Besides, each golden arrow only lasts for 30 days. I can't make them stay in love forever. So demanding perfection from Cupid is honestly pretty unreasonable. But if I were to say that now, he'd just go on lecturing me for twice as long. I've been working really hard to do my job right and help people fall in love. Just now I was observing the human realm, looking for couples that might really last. I haven't been slacking off. It's just that more and more people are deciding to separate, even after getting married. So why the heck is he blaming all this on me? I couldn't stop myself from letting out a frustrated sigh, so of course he started yelling. In the end, his lecture lasted 2 full hours. He's not even that cute. I'm so tired. After I was finally able to escape, I decided to go for a walk. I wasn't feeling great. He told me to stop complaining and just get back to connecting people together, but I just wasn't in the mood. But I didn't feel like going back to my room either, so I just started wandering around. At times like this, Celestia can kind of be annoying. There really isn't much else to do besides walk around. Eventually, I saw my aunt coming towards me. She's one of the 3D constantes I regularly see. Lady Minerva, goddess of war and the arts. I call her my aunt, but it's just like with Dad. We're not actually related by blood. Hey there, Cupid! What's with the long face? A beautiful girl like you shouldn't walk around looking so sad. She's wearing that weird hat again. What's it called? A cowboy's hat or something? Aunt Minerva had always been obsessed with hats from the human realm and loved teaching me the different hat names. Wait, let me guess. Mars chewed you out again. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, he's getting mad at kids. Mad at me because humans aren't getting married as much anymore. Oh, but isn't marriage Juno's domain? Yeah, I thought I was taking care of matchmaking pretty well, but I thought of Dad's lecture again. I couldn't stop myself from frowning even harder. Having a military father must be pretty tough. Did he start crowing about how hard he had it during the Trojan War? I could only nod silently. She was right, naturally. Dad just loved bringing up those old war stories of his. Ugh. I'm just like, oh, I can save. I'm one of the younger gods, but Dad's been around for thousands of years. How do I turn? No. No. Oh, okay. Dang it. Okay. Aunt Minerva could see how sick and tired I was. Let out a friendly giggle. Listen, why don't you come back to my room? We can sit and chat for a bit. You don't mind, Lady Minerva? For some reason, she gets really annoyed if I don't refer to her as Lady. But why would she invite me to her room all of a sudden? I've never stepped foot in there. She's trying to kill me. I always just go back and forth from my room to the spring. Even as gods need to have a heart-to-heart. If you work it too hard, Cupid. If you ever think about his work, you can't help others in the way of love. Wouldn't you agree? She's got a point. All I do all day is shoot my arrows or sit in my room. I don't really know what love is. I don't even know how to have fun. It seems pretty strange trying to connect people when I don't know anything about my bow and arrow. There's something I'd like to show you. A precious secret of mine that I think might cheer you up. Dad told me not to spend too much time with her, but Dad also said if I need to take my job seriously. And if Aunt Minerva thinks I need something more. Anyways, Dad's fault I'm so worn out. Why should I just do what he says? I looked around to make sure nobody else was watching to give my aunt a tiny nod. She's sending me to the human realm. Can I open my eyes now? Not just yet. No? Okay. Open your eyes. Welcome to Lady Minerva's secret room. Whoa. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The room was overflowing with objects from the human realm. Her hat collection was the first thing I noticed, but what interests me were the complex machines I've never seen. She's got a Mac. This is incredible. So many strange machines. I've only just glimpsed through the spring. How do you even use these? Well, surprised. Yeah, Lady Minerva, very. Where'd you get all these things? I went down to the human realm and smuggled them back, of course. Oh, but I tell you what. But don't you need his permission to go down to the human realm? This is actually between you and me. I actually created a special gate just for me that lets me go down whenever I want. What? I didn't even know something like that was possible. Did you forget I'm the goddess of the arts? Nothing is impossible for me. Keep it a secret. He'll tear me a new one if he finds out. Okay, I understand. This room really is a secret. There's no way for anyone else to find it. In fact, you're my very first guest. But why'd you decide to show me this? Because I thought it might cheer you up. Actually, more than that, I thought you might be able to relate to my passion. I'm sure you know that a lot of the other gods think I'm kind of weird. Nobody understands why I like these things. I know what she means. Dad has told me more than once how strange she is, and to stay away. But human culture is just so interesting. We live for all eternity, never changing, but humans are changing all the time. And if humans constantly evolve, don't you think we should be able to do the same? I guess I see your point. It used to be that nobody ever talked about low birth rates or getting married. Humans used to have a struggle just to survive, so all they did was basically the same thing to preserve their precious lives. In which case, maybe the rules of matchmaking aren't the same as they used to be. Maybe compatibility alone isn't enough. Anyway, Cupid, let's watch a DVD. A DVD? It's a fairly simple human invention that lets you watch movies at home. DVD, movies. I can't say I'd ever really heard those before. Here, check it out. It's a brand new movie that's supposed to portray a most wonderful kind of love between fellow humans. It might give you some hints on things you can do as Cupid. What do you think? Never mind, let's just give it a watch. You probably don't even know what a movie is, huh? It's okay, there's nothing to be scared of. Come on, just sit right here. I'm interested to see that movie. And that's how my relationship with Aunt Minerva started. Everything in a room that was from the world of man was unfamiliar to me. I was interested in all of it. Books, comics, DVDs, all created by humans and not the gods. From the moment I laid eyes on them, I was enthralled. I started visiting her more and more that day forward. Humans are so amazing. Dad says it's our job to guide the humans, but there are so many things that they can do that we can't. But nothing. If that's really true, then what are gods good for? What a fantastic movie. It was just another day of me watching movies. The cushion had become my go-to comfort spot. Did you like that one, Cupid? Yeah, it was great. What's this social media thing they keep talking about? First time I heard it. The movie was a romantic comedy where lovers had all kind of misunderstandings thanks to social media. I had no idea what that meant, so unfortunately I only understood the parts of the movie. Cupid, you don't know what social media is? Well, you don't have a cell phone, so I guess I'm not surprised. Jupiter and Mars are both totally opposed to anything electronic. Hold on a second. Aunt Minerva started digging through piles of stuff. Finally pulled out something that looked a little like a small stone tablet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 p.m. This is a cell phone. Now I can teach you all about the mysterious social media. She started pressing buttons on the tablet. Sliding her fingers across the screen. She showed me lots of different images. There were all kinds of text too. Oh, this is just like what we saw in the movie. Haha. What's really amazing is you can use this to connect with people all from over the world. They're from Africa. See the location? Hold on. What do you mean you can connect with people? She could tell I still didn't really understand, so she explained in more detail. This tablet is called a cell phone, right? It uses a thing called the internet to let people from all over communicate together. Apparently, Aunt Minerva was able to use her divine powers to connect to this internet, even within Celestia. So social media is a tool that lets people communicate with strangers all around the world. Something like that actually exist. And on top of that, humans invented it?
そうよ。
Bingo! And if you look for something specific I want you to know, oops,
それについて話している人が見つか
you
る
can
の。
enter in keywords and see what everyone else is talking
例え
about.
ば
For example, if we search Damien Denim,
監督
see how many people are talking about him? Or so many people really took the time to write this?
そうよ。この世界中のどこ会ったことない人と
You can share your thoughts and opinions with people you've never... What did I do?
できる。
Oh.
それが SNS の素晴らしいとこ
No,
ろよ。
no. I'm just messing with buttons. Okay. You can share your thoughts and opinions on people you've never met before, and that's what's so great about social media. I would never have imagined something like this could really exist. So no matter where you are in the human realm, or even Celestia, everyone can communicate with each other.
ほら
Go on,
キューちゃんも
Cupid.
せっかく
Try searching
なら
for something.
何か調べてみなさいよ。気になること。そうよ。しかも興味あ例えば、
Oh,
そうよ。
okay, hold on.
会ったことない人と意見交換。
Hold on.
ほら、キューちゃんも
While I thought about it for a second, I punched in Cupid. Would never have gotten married if it weren't for Cupid. Cupid's the best. You definitely made me a believer. We're gonna live happily ever after. The staff at Cupid was so friendly and helpful. I feel like I could tell them anything. Can I scroll at all? Whoa, look how many. Turned out there were many more people talking about Cupid than I ever would have guessed. Just got married and it's all thanks to Cupid. Cupid's the best. There was non-stop flow of comments. Wow, it's very flattering. I have been working pretty hard after all. I guess I've become a better god than I realized.
あら
Just a second, Cupid? Yeah, everyone's talking about this website. Website? Minerva tapped on the screen a few times, and eventually it switched over to a picture of a wedding ceremony. Cute. Instagram. What's this? A Cupid corporation?
あらあら。
Oh, would you look at that? It looks like it's a company that helps people get married. Huh? Wait, then...
ええ。
Yep, looks like humans have started copying what you've been doing up here for so long. What? And I think this is a fantastic time to stop. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.